One of the great features through beINvolved is its ability to send messaging to everybody on your organization's roster all at once. If you wanted to do that, you would navigate to your organization's homepage as I've done here. You're going to use the Manage Organization button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. This button is available to anyone who is listed on your roster as President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary, or Officer. So if I click on this Manage Organization button, it's going to bring me to our organization's Action Center. From here, I'm going to use this three-line icon in the upper left corner to get my menu. I'm going to go down and select Roster. Once I'm on my Manage Roster page, I'm going to come up here and select this Messaging option. So if I click messaging, it's going to ask me what type of relay I would like to set up, whether it's a relay for emails or text messaging. The important thing to remember here is that for email messages, the default is that all users are opted in to receive email messages, meaning that if you send out an email, they will all receive it. With text messaging, individual users need to go in and opt into that. So the default is that they will not receive text messaging. So if you plan to use this for your organization, it's helpful to let your members know that they should go into their personal profiles within beINvolved and select that they would like to receive text messaging. So for now, we'll take a look at email messaging. And creating a relay basically means that you are going to be sending a message to one address, which will then send it out to anyone you have added to your relay. That's basically what a relay is made for. So if I create a relay here, you'll see here where I can send it to certain positions within my membership. So I could select specific positions to send this to if I only wanted to send it out to my executive board. If I select member, it's going to send it out to everyone who is on my roster. So you'll see here for this organization, that's 6 people. I could also go in here and I could send it to specific members within my roster. So if I wanted to select specific people, I could do that. But for now, I'm just going to send this to all my members. And I can enter a subject line for my email. Okay, and I'm going to generate the relay. So now you'll see here the details of the relay. It was created on this date and it will expire 24 hours from when I create it or once I send the relay. You'll see here that I selected to send it out to all members. And then here is the relay address. So you'll see here where it's an email address generated by the system. So if I were to click on this link here, it would open my default email system and put this in the to field and put my subject of test into the subject line. I could also take this, highlight this link, and paste it into the to field of my email. What this allows me to do is compose an email the way I normally would. So if I need to include hyperlinks or I want to provide attachments in that email, I can do all of that. And then once I click send, it will send out to all the members that I selected as part of that relay. The thing to note is that the email will not come from your personal email address. It will come from beINvolved. So just make sure your members are aware of that. So that's how to send out an email message to all of your members. You'll see here where that relay that I created is still active. Once I send from that relay, there will be a sent date here and you'll see that it will have been used. If I want to send out a text message relay, it's a very similar process. So if I go to click send text, only certain members, or here I can select all members. And this is where I could exclude certain people if I wanted to. So say we were planning a surprise for our president, our outgoing president, and I wanted to send something to all the members except for the president because it was about their gift. I could exclude them from that. Or if I click only certain members, it's the same options as I have within the email relay. Okay, so I'm going to send this to all my members. The difference here becomes that I compose the text right here in this relay as opposed to composing it separately. You'll see I'm limited to 140 characters. And also my total recipients, even though I've selected all my members, only one member on my roster has opted in to receive text messages. So that lets me know even though I selected 6 people, only one person is going to end up getting it. So I can type my body into here and then I click send right from this screen. And that's how to go about sending text messages to your members.